2022 has been great, so great that it deserves to be remembered.
But the end of the year is a great time to think about something fresh and exciting.
Yes, so something old and something new today on
Su Vida. Welcome to Su Vida. I'm J.R. Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
The end of the year is a great time to look back and take stock of all the people we've met and all the fun we've had.
True, but I also think it's an excellent time to look forward to meeting new friends and going new places.
Agree to disagree.
Well, case in point, JR, here's a new story. It's a store that sells memorabilia and celebrates America's proud military tradition.
Hi, I'm Tracy Green, and I'm owner of Legends Military Store for God and Country here in Phoenix, Arizona. I lived in France for 7 years, and while I was there, I worked at Louis Vuitton on the Champs-Élysées. When I got back to the United States, I still stayed within the luxury realm, so I started selling on the streets of New York in Manhattan. There was a gentleman who continued to come up to me and ask me to sell at the VA hospital. And I didn't know what the VA hospital was at that time, so I ended up going up there, and that was my first day selling at the VA, and I've been doing it for 10 years. So 2020 was a rough year because that's when COVID came about and the VA closed. So we didn't have any kind of income during that time. And so me and my husband, we get home and we're on the balcony just like, we cannot do this anymore. There's gotta be a better way. And so I was like, you know what, there is a place right by the VA that's vacant. Let's see what'll happen if we ask them if, this place is available and we can, open something up right next to the VA. That was my dream anyway. And then due to COVID, a lot of funds were available to small businesses. So I took advantage of that and we were blessed with a good amount of money. And so we were able to do all of this and open it up. So when you come in here, you're gonna find hats, you're gonna find pins, patches, apparel, and on top of that, a lot of customization. We do t-shirts, we do flags, we do sneakers, we do everything. My main priority was to preserve history here in this store because I feel like it's being erased, and so we have things from the Revolutionary War, artifacts from the Civil War, Vietnam. It's really awesome, the things that we have. We want to educate as well as display the store and sell. Other things we do here is that we love throwing parties. Like I said before, we love the camaraderie between veterans, and that's my biggest joy, is to see them come together and just share together. This store represents, to me, a place of camaraderie and healing. It represents a safe space for veterans. It represents a place where they can come out and just unwind, relax. That's why we have the chairs, we have books. They don't have to leave, they can stay a little while, get it off their chest. This place represents a resource center because we have all kinds of information in regards to housing, benefits, lawyers, senators, anything that they need, we have connections for them as well. So come down and visit us. We're located on 9th Street and Indian School Road in downtown Phoenix. We have a lot to offer down here. And hey, why not come down and chat with us and have a glass of water?
That's a great news story. I love the passion of the owners and their desire to honor the service of our military veterans.
See? Something new.
But if we're talking about passion, what can be more passionate than these loyal San Diego football fans? That's one of my favorite stories from this past year. Definitely worth a second look. And I would announce it something like this. Entra Vanessa a la cancha, trae la pelota, anota y ¡oh! Casi anota un gol.
Los Chavos is the support group. We support San Diego Loyal Soccer Club. We basically are kind of like a barra style supporter group, kind of like a South American flavor from San Diego. Supporter culture, just especially because the sport is so big, it's worldwide. You have supporter culture that's different kind of styles. You have a European way of supporting South American. So what we wanted to bring is kind of like that South American, Mexican, Argentinian kind of culture here. We bring a different culture, so we bring obviously the Spanish chants, chants from the barrio. You know, we bring that bombo, the repique. These are just drums that were used in South America.
So now that we have something for our very own, it's beautiful, and we can really manipulate it to be the way we want it to be, and to something that really represents us personally.
So before the game, we go and set up our trapos, which are our banners. We go to the stadium, put our drums in there, and then make sure everything looks good for game day.
So in the 109, we have currently 3 different supporter groups. We have ourselves, and then we have the locals, and then we have the Rainbow Loyals, which are our LGBTQ Pride supporter group. And between the 3 of us, we've decided to come together in that one section and really kind of blend and really kind of make one sound and one community that represents all of San Diego. When you play the drums and when you sing the songs, it does something for yourself.
Places chavos hang out at. Game day is for sure Def Brewing, pre-games for home games. Then we got away spots like Three Panqueos, we have Novo, Brazil, and we have Que Burros in National City.
We're a part of the community. We live here. I know for a fact that anything that's donated to us ever, whether it be backpacks, turkeys, Christmas gifts, anything like that, it's going back to the children, and we make sure of that. The backpack drive is something that's very fulfilling to me because last year we handed out 75 backpacks on Logan Avenue, and then come November we'll have our 3rd annual turkey drive, which will be giving out turkeys and all the fixings. Last year was our first big season together, and it was amazing. And it's been a building project from the beginning since I met these guys to now, but to see how much has grown from then to now has been amazing.
Chavos is definitely a family atmosphere. We invite everybody to come to the games, come chant with us. Even if you're not in the section, come watch the game. It's fun. Everybody's welcome.
Wasn't that a great story? You want to watch it again?
Yeah, that was a fun story. Good choice. But coming up, we have something fresh and new that you won't want to miss. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this. Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change. Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. It's our last show of the season, and we're revisiting some of our favorite stories.
Plus, we're bringing you something new.
And in this case, very exciting. We love our friends of Chicanos por la Causa, and we appreciate their support of Su Vida for so many years.
It's amazing to see this organization grow and still continues to grow.
Yeah, and this time they're showing their support to Arizona residents of San Luis. Take a look.
Today we are celebrating the grand opening of our new center in San Luis that is including all of our programs that are providing a diverse menu of services, which includes resource navigation, healthcare navigation, and expansion of our immigration services, expansion of our Parenting Arizona services, and many other resources like utility assistance, workforce development, and housing counseling and education.
We're making a big investment, expanding what we've been doing here in this area, San Luis. We've been here since the 70s, starting with our Head Start program, immigration services in Somerton. We opened up a new office here in this great plaza here in San Luis. We're going to be providing all kind of wraparound services to help as many families as we can.
I was a former Head Start student in our Somerton Center. It was a huge impact for me. Even though I was young, but I still have those sensory memories to that. It just all came back to me because I became the center manager for that program. And I believe and I'm confident that it shaped me to be the person who I am. And that trust and relationship that they build with children, it goes a long way. Early childhood development is a service for our young children, from 6 weeks old all the way up to 5 years old. And it's educational services for our kiddos in the community, but not only that, is we provide services to the families as well. I like to call it's a holistic approach because we provide health services, nutrition services. Also, we support the families to advocate for their children in all those areas, in education, health, nutrition, mental health. So that's why I see it as a holistic approach.
Another program that we provide here is immigration services by DOJ accredited counselors. By us having this additional site, we hope that it will eliminate barriers of transportation or just helping us get closer to the San Luis community that often comes into the border region from Mexico to Mexico. And by being here and having DOJ accredited counselors, we hope to provide quality services. There aren't many entities that have DOJ accredited counselors in immigration. So by having this expertise in-house, we hope to really help families navigate complex immigration cases.
We got to work together, and together we can do more. Juntos logramos más en español. We're going to continue to make that investment here, and we hope that the community will work with us, and we'll make all the impact we can with our community. We are the future, so we need to invest in that future.
Okay, now it's time for one of my favorite stories. So on Su Vida, we share a lot of stories about artists, and most of them traditionally work on canvases that you can hang on the wall.
Oh, I know where you're going with this, Vanessa. That's one of my favorite stories too. These artists create art that you really can't put up on a wall.
Yeah, that's right, because the wall is actually the art.
Ooh, take a look.
So Mindful Murals is a artist duo. It's me and my husband. We paint interactive artwork for schools and public places. Mindful Murals, the name behind it was to communicate that we think a little beyond just painting art on a wall. We work with the community members. We develop artwork that could really transform spaces and transform lives and ultimately be functional. So this mural was made possible through the city of San Diego. I worked with the nonprofit group that I volunteer for called Yurview to develop a concept that was meant to celebrate the Year of the Tiger and also something that we wanted to depict the Asian American experience. So the concept behind me, the woman that I wanted to depict, she wears a stoic expression. The Asian American experience for a lot of women that I know. We wear a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, and we still have to survive. The ocean represents the refugee journey. It represents the distance between the Vietnamese people here and the families that we left behind in Vietnam. The sky, it's made up of blue fabric to represent the fabrics that we use for our beautiful dresses and beautiful Vietnamese fashion. The tattoos is a tribute to the tattoo culture that Vietnamese fishermen used to wear on their bodies. The flowers behind me, they are flowers that you would see during the Tet Festival. What they mean is just like life and good luck and good fortune. So the woman wears the energy of the tiger, and it's emerging to show the spirit of the Vietnamese people and how resilient we are and how fearless we have to be when approaching all life's challenges. The mural is really important for me, and I know it's really important for the Vietnamese people here too, because being a first-generation immigrant, we struggle with visibility, where we want to be able to share our stories and celebrate our culture with everybody.
The mural is personal for me because I was born and raised in this area, and for the past 36 years I used to take this street to go to school. It used to be just like a blank wall or a wall filled with graffiti. This mural is special because it showcases the talent that's in this neighborhood, and hopefully more people with talent can come into this area and make more murals that can inspire people.
It's very rewarding for me to be able to paint a mural that resonates with the community, and it makes me feel really, really proud knowing that I'm able to represent for not only the Vietnamese community, but for to show up as an AAPI artist and prove to people that it can be done.
Okay, so I have another fun story to revisit, probably my favorite of 2022.
As our in-house certified retail specialist, this probably has something to do with shopping, doesn't it?
You know me so well, JR. Do you remember my visit to Las Vegas? Well, let me refresh your memory when we come back with more Su Vida right after this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Su Vida. I'm JR Cardenas. It's the end of the year and we're reminiscing on some of our favorite stories.
Yes, and I'm Vanessa Ramirez, and this has to be my favorite story of 2022 because I went shopping at the most amazing place. They had delicious food, drinks, and cute shops.
If I do recall, you didn't bring me anything.
You recall correctly. Hey, let's go revisit my trip to Las Vegas at El Mercado. Yeah, I'm in Vegas, but not on the Strip. I'm at El Mercado, which is located inside the Boulevard Mall, and they have everything here, even a radio station. Hey guys! Okay, so Rafa, why a radio station inside El Mercado?
Well, the main reason is we want to be closer to the community. Ever since the start, our main thing is to be local Las Vegas. So right here at the Mercado is the perfect platform.
I love it. All right, we'll have to listen to you, but for now, I'm going shopping. Bye! Everyone needs a good hat. Let's check this one out. Now that I have this awesome hat, I need some jewelry. Yes, thank you. This really pops. Wow, nice, good stuff. I've worked up an appetite. Now it's time to eat.
The 901 Taco Bar, how are you?
Oh my gosh, these look delicious.
You have to try our amazing enchilada.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Wow. And that's for one person?
That's for one person.
Nice. This taco was delicious, but now let's try some mariscos. Wow, thank you. This is awesome. Thank you. I had so much fun here at El Mercado. There's something for everyone. And make sure you check out the kissing wall the next time you're here. This is great for Instagram. You know, JR, I really wanted to bring you something back, but you can only bring so much on the plane, and you saw everything that I bought. Yeah.
Not. Anyways, my feel-good story of the year is coming up, so don't go away. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Are you really upset? Welcome back to Su Vida. So we have one more story to share with you before we close the books on 2022.
And it's my favorite kind of story where the underdog comes out on top. Imagine coming to this country and spending most of your life working for other people in the restaurant business.
Yeah, and then gambling everything you have to open your own place in Las Vegas. Becoming a successful entrepreneur is always a long shot, but for this couple, the bet paid off and we couldn't be happier.
What people can expect when they come into Misterio Mezcal for the first time is actually enjoy and know all the background that there is to know about a mezcal.
When we first started thinking about opening this place, you can see the mezcal was trending very well. So I was looking for the transition, for the people that like tequila, trying to make it like mezcal.
mezcal and tequila. People think they're the same thing, but mezcal is so much more, and there's so much behind it. And we have a great selection of so many different types of mezcals.
This is the old fashioned. We're gonna start with 1.5 ounce of mezcal. Then we're gonna add 3/4 ounce of Ancho Reyes. One of the most popular drinks that we have is the old fashioned. It's a classic one, but with our own twist. We try to make it more personal, more unique. And there you go, this is our old fashioned. For me, the difference between mezcal and tequila is that mezcal has a lot of different tones when you try it. So every single mezcal there is different.
The area that Misterio Mezcal is located at is at the Arts District. The way that we have benefited from being part of the Arts District is just the community in itself. Everybody around here is really warm. Everybody wants the best for every other business owner. And of course, First Fridays is a big thing for us. It's basically a day where everybody can come out and enjoy what the Arts District is all about. My culture definitely inspired the theme of Misterio Mezcal. And you can see the detail once you walk in and see those decorations. And then, of course, we wanted the art murals to kind of represent a little bit of that same culture. I'm doing this business with my husband is because I want a better future for my kids, because that's what my parents had in mind when they came to this country in the first place, because they wanted a better future for us. And one of the reasons why this is a Mexican bar is because I am from Mexico. Just seeing the reaction from our customers and then telling us, oh my God, your bar looks amazing, or you have such a unique theme, and we love mezcal, and we love your food, or we love this, we love that. It just makes everything worth it.
Such a great story. We wish you continued success, and we'll see you real soon there, Misterio Mezcal.
Hey, do I get to go with you?
Yeah, no, I'll bring you something back.
Right. All right, well, there you have it. Something old and something new. Another successful season of Su Vida is in the books.
We've had a rough past couple of years. Here's to 2023 bringing us peace, happiness, and much health.
Yes, and thank you for joining us on our adventures. Su Vida wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, it wouldn't. We can't wait to see what 2023 has in store for us. We hope you join us, and we'll see you on the next
Su Vida. Okay, so what number is this?
This is episode 294.
294.